What you want to talk about here for Abuja Network Station and youth and politics for Nigeria. Okay. You understand? Because since 18, when they passed this not too young to run bill, people like say young people never really take their place. We've been thinking this 2023 election and going to be the end of elderly people. But what we still see, now elderly people still there for politics. Like the matter. But to discuss this matter here for studio here for Abuja, I get two young men will be saying that they're supposed to be the leaders of today. You understand? And then we will discuss this thing together. Two of them. One named now Honorable Felix Idou, in a publisher of the Niger Delta Reporters newspaper, and they here with me, sharp. The other way, the other side, in Prince Udeme Akpabio, in the Director General of Cross River State Youth Arise for Nigeria. Brother, welcome.
Thank you so much.
So you come here, this guy.
You know where I am now, so I need to appear like that.
Let me ask you a question before I come to publisher. Is for Nigeria now, you see any hope for Nigerian youth to attain political position well without stress?
100%. I see it. But it depends on the youth.
How?
Yes, I carried out some analysis some times ago about on the reason why the youth are not being carried on. I discovered that youth participation in governance will not be above the 9.3% if they don't build economic capacity and sagacity. If they don't build economic capacity, they cannot transcend above that percentage. What do I mean? You cannot go to an elderly person. You cannot go to the older generation. You go to your uncle, you want to contest for an election, and then your bowel is empty. You can't fight a war with empty bowels. You must have something on ground that you step on. If I come to you as my father, I want to be a governor, I must have something I step on. Not coming to ask you for everything. That is why we are relegated.
Akpabio, get with this program now. Pidgin English program. You understand? Your boy, we don't understand. You don't tell her. Plus, make I ask you, they say, young people that don't plenty pass the elder. Why BC, when we want to contest, we go still go meet them. Still go say, I see your own contest, so see carry drink, go meet them. I still with the beg.
It's possible because, my brother, first of all, we need to understand, say, even we, the young people, we don't understand culture and tradition. When you mature from the system, you take your place. But the generation of today never mature is the place where they take their place. They still feel, say, they still be picking. And every one of us don't mature, reach that level to take charge because you know where you start from. You know what to enter you. You know what you don't eat. There's no elderly person in Nigeria as of today. We never see what the young ones never see. They don't see 99 past us. But they don't tell us how they take come out of the problem we then see. So we will they follow. Instead of us to open our eyes properly. The reason why we dey around them now to find out what thing they see, how they take see what them see,
and how they take manage it.
How they take manage what thing they see, then how we, when they come on board, want to take charge, so that we no go see what thing them see. That is where we, our generation, never ask questions.
You stay with old man.
Because now so we have to. If you don't go with them, how you want to function?
So you stay with Mama Akpabio. You see some people say, no be say some people. We not say na political party. And they try to drive us to it. And sometimes young people they political parties. They get structures. Okay, I use which state now? I use Cross River State as an example.
Okay.
This last election, some young politicians they will say they get structures around the whole local government. But later they step down for Oga. After they step down for Oga, they will come like say after Oga don't sit down, Oga will come like say they forget them. Why you agree on this idea of say make young people they step down, or you like say they say we leave there so that elder will show us through? How do we never tell the show us through?
No.
Mark, how you see that matter? Across the I talk about now. It good make young people they step down for political for Ogas them for office.
It is not right in one way. In the other way, it better.
You know why they ask you Cross River because I tell you this.
I understand what thing that happened there. You know, I come study this thing, come no say, you cannot just wake up from sleep, carry stick, begin to beat drum. You know, there's another dish in my place, in Akwa Ibom, where I come from. He said, you don't just stand up, carry stick, and start playing drums. You must learn. You could sabi the tune and the song where they want to sing. So sometimes for politics like that, when youth are involved, they suppose study the terrain and understand where they go and where they no go first.
So if I get supporters all around the local government, which terrain again?
Now waiting at the talks will be that. Now there's a young man whose story they touched me so well. I won't plead, you permit me make I mention his name because now the person where anytime where I read about them, and I say, this guy is the hope for the youth. His name is Engineer Ben Etimakak. He's called him a 2 to 1, something like that. When I read about this man, from University of Port Harcourt, where he did petrochemical engineering, the guy tells him, he no one work for government. He no one go work for 31 days job for anybody. That he won't build his economic base because he wants to go into political leadership. He had that vision. That's where I talk say, now on one side, now the youth cause him. Now we cause him because you know go feel waka empty hand. Say you won't look for something. When our papa say you the waka empty hand, then go carry you play football. So this young man started hawking, what do you call that, fruit juice. For still for Calabar. Started selling from 40,000 now. He owns Benji Group of companies with other business companies in oil and gas, Beraka Foundation and everything like that. For Cross River State, the orphanage, the widows, and all of them are dependent on him. So what I talk, they say, sometimes he good, may youth pipe low and watch the game. But first, the most important thing where I talk, they say, may youth get economic base first before you enter into politics. Your politics no be. You know, go carry beans and rice, go play. Yes, no the beans and rice.
Now, big food.
Now, big food.
Welcome to you. You see this thing now, ministerial list documents. You see the youths inside this list.
Definitely.
Then they okay. The list they okay.
The list.
Compared to the age
First of all, what I want me you understand, we say, the new government, the youth say revolution. New government come on board. You don't expect the old people to leave panel for the youth to come on board full time. Waiting the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't do make me can't love the man so much because he come check the youth.
He come first. So he first remove subsidy.
He first remove subsidy. No, that's not. No. My brother, let me make I tell you. Subsidy. The last time I did with you for studio, subsidy issue now like virus. Like COVID-19, all of us must bear them. It not be easy for anybody. If you know say virus won't kill you, you go wrong go inside house. Now it matter with this so, but we go endure because the thing will soon leave us. Everybody could do okay. If the president no take this step now, and be say incomplete, he no allow minister come before he declare subsidy remover. That means the man take charge of government, no be like past government. Now, ministerial come. Some of the governors would the appointment list. Now people make President Tinubu become president because they use their underground structure from local government, from ward level to make them become president.
Minister now where they compensate?
No, they don't compensate.
Well, what you talk about?
No be compensate. No, I not say no be.
So as you help me win, I can't see opportunity. I will give you.
No, my brother, wait. How many youth for Nigeria the other day? Meanwhile, they have today they talk. And they talk on behalf of youth. My brother here say 91%. 91% of elderly people are in charge. How many percent of youth they ready? Youth will never undergo through mentorship. How you want to take charge? If you don't come ITV, can't start to the work. How you want to reach the level where you want to reach? You must go through some process.
But I don't see young people don't follow the process.
The process.
What level?
Any youth level will follow process, reach what level, will never emerge. Get character problem.
But like what you talk, you talk about first we get structure for the whole local government across the
Definitely. Yes.
Hold on, you get the whole local government get structure right.
Yes.
So how you see political party now? You see the political party they're transparent enough to make young people.
They're not transparent. Political party, part of the political party we did this country. Now that will be the problem we will get. One, their leadership want money. Even when they know say you dey credible, they know will give you that space.
Give them the money now.
Where you get the money as a youth? It be like when you look somebody you look for employment. Person don't graduate. Wait there for 5 to 10 years. You see me go bring money, can't look for employment.
I did the corruption.
Hey, corruption don't start. Me where I go pay 2 million to look for work, and I enter the office. What do you expect?
I go collect money back. No, transparency and the youth.
Yeah.
How you see them? Did they help us to attain our height, or that they even kill our lights?
Well, before now, nobody help us. Nobody help us at all before this time. But from this 2020 election, where I don't witness full time, I see say change don't they come, because some of our father don't they get don't they see don't look. So these people, if we they mess up, those people could come out us a bread for a mouth, put stone. Instead, maybe they give them way. Okay, look at Namibia. This young woman called a 23-year-old called a Matthew Phillips. They made a minister. Look at the United States. The youngest 18-year-old student.
Okay.
The youngest elected major and the first black to be made a major. Okay, look at Nigeria now, the military, during the military era. You see Gowon. General Gowon was barely 37 years, and the other one was barely 31 years. So I believe that with time, that more hope will come. But waiting, I keep talk be say, listen, until the youth understand the place of economic development or personal economic development, they no go anywhere. Like the person I just had an example. This young man, when he started emerging in the past election, and maybe I believe say you go ask questions towards that direction in terms of ministerial selection and all of that. If you ask, I would have said that young man is now the voice in Cross River State. The present governor, cannot do anything except he call Engineer Beneka. Why? Because that man gather. Make I talk like that.
Give a minister position.
Well, the man has. Thank you for that question. Make I tell you something. He gets some youth where sabi who them be. Not be every youth. They want to say come be SA. They run. Come be commissioner. When you build your economic capacity, now you could choose what you want.
That's true.
Now it be the problem where our youth get.
That's true.
When you don't get money, then they give you. Okay, when people can talk, when you graduate from university, as you want graduate, so your mind they tell you say, I want to be a politician as a career. There's nothing like a career politician. If you want to be a politician, you must be a skilled person. Bring your skill from that area you got the skill. Bring them come for politics. This one, legal skill, bring them. This one, entrepreneurial skill, bring them. This one, medical skill, bring them. That is when you get a perfect politician. This one for business. Don't just come from university. You don't have any skill at all. You cannot press one keyboard on the computer and you want to be a career politician. You carry that for politician. That's why this man in America today, this is not a political place to campaign. But if it were,
bad man too.
I would have said
If the person go finish university, not start press keyboard for computer.
My brother,
So the problem with that.
you say finish university, you for talk say a person who don't get Pekin, we don't born Pekin. No sabi.
Man, come back to the way you say, you do, but wait first. How will we change this narrative?
It is very simple, my brother. Get involved as a youth. Go through mentorship. Take charge.
But if the person is the mentor, I know for one state, the man don't be there for House of Reps for over 20 years. Then you the mentor me. You understand? You're my mentor. 20 years, you don't want position. Where I won't go.
Make I tell you something. Nobody for this world will the follow person. We no say time don't reach. Nobody. I no go fit follow you when I know say they learn from you. Unless you know say you never graduate. That is why when you want to go learn mechanic, they go say you go learn for a period of 5 years, 6 years. When the time reach, you must leave.
But wait, I understand. What
Now.
you don't really understand now.
Now.
For instance, now you dey House of Assembly. And I need my mentor. I must say one day, I don't be councillor, I don't be chairman of local government. And I'm supposed to climb.
Yes.
As a career. Then you now, because of the oga way they mentor you, way the House of Reps, you know if you climb, go up. Me now, I can't dey for chairman. My mentor, who are the mentor? They my back. All of us, they stagnant. How me now? What I will do?
See, it dey easy. The day when you enter person in life, you don't already plot your graph.
Okay.
Yes, you don't go say I did your life. I don't know say in the next 10 years, I supposed to come out here. If you don't come out, I will overthrow you. Now what make cool day? Now what make cool day? When you don't overstay, they go dethrone you. Even for palace, you don't go tell me say you won't leave you won't become 100 years on the throne. It's not possible. People will be there. Okay, look what happened for Nigerian army. Buhari come, he allowed people to stay. They retire 120 something Nigerian army generals. Yeah. Why they don't go retire them? They don't overstay. The young ones where they won't go. So this government come, help the system, commot them. Now the only thing they go do is make sure they pacify those people, make them understand why. You no go fit there for throne, I will leave you for too long. If the day where I enter your life, where I learn from you, that day I don't think of the next place to take.
If your mentor they listen to you, that
no, this
is our commercial.
We know the bad guys, but it's just that some of us don't know say there is time and season
for everything.
For everything. You can't live in the next 50 years. Me and you will talk now. We're not there. If we are privileged, say 2 of us, we don't become vegetable.
A problem will be for
so why you don't say there's time and chance for everything? We must take charge. Reason why we never take our position as young men be say we never take chance. We never know say it don't right. Who tell you may go marry? Now only you tell yourself. So when you know say you follow somebody and your mind don't tell you say that time, tell your guy, call and sit down for inside room. Oga, you go say yes, you go say Oga this time. What make I talk to you be say, Oga give me space. The time don't right. So now if youth where there is country understand say there is time for everything, then they must take charge.
How you see this guy? This guy, the revolution be this.
You know, see how they look at
the revolution.
Even a woman from Mariam now. I like what you talk. Waiting we need now mine. Now mine when you talk, you tell your papa say, Mbano. You tell him say, Papa, I am ready. And before you come get that kind of morale, go tell your papa say you did ready, irrespective of the fact that he no agree. You must get some fat bomb.
But why? But why you know say you as a young man, you know say you get the capacity, you get the crowd, you get the money, you get the intellect. But your papa still tell you say, my pikin, you still be pikin, and you sit down.
Okay, in that aspect, sometimes, you know, we are in Africa. We were born into communalism. What I mean by communalism, live for you, you live together.
Yes.
Yeah. So now, in those days, when you knock your neighbor's door or you shout, your neighbors will now, everybody go carry stick, carry stone, carry everything, the walk around come towards your house. Now, shout, then your neighbor could lock the door. Well, harder. You know, when you want to go for something, your papa say, no go, make your brother go. That is why sometimes, like in Cross River State, there's example you cited. Some youth say they have structures across the 18 local government Cross River, from the hills of Banluku to the creeks of Bakassi. Okay, I have support base, strong one. But because my brother, because this time in Cross River, for example, is the turn for Cross River South, back to South agenda. So now, the youth, one powerful youth that I mentioned the name, because I used to watch him, I admire him, Engineer Benaka. So he was the one that was about taking over. Everybody knew he is going to be the next governor. But because of some papa come talk, say, okay, may your elder brother go first. And he may say, if he waka come off, if he waka come off for that party, go another party. After another party, don't go to Ram. Don't go to Ram. Maybe you come be governorship candidate direct. He no agree. He say because he no want this thing come off for him papa room.
Go
another person room. That is why Benaka say he no go. May back to South agenda stand. So to me, that aspect is because of communalism. Live and let's live. It's not necessarily because the particular youth in question doesn't have the capacity. If he wants to take it, he dares to take it. It's just sometimes they consider family.
With all the respect for Nigeria, you see how they say your
culture and tradition.
You know, say this man, you don't take for this game. You don't be senator before. You don't be House of Representatives before. You don't be big man before. Then me, I never be anything. And I get crowd.
My brother,
I say, man, can't wait.
Let it be the crowd. It is simple. You don't be House of Rep member. People don't do the community.
People do the community.
They don't wake up. I want to they talk so. When you wake up, Saraki, make a reference to Saraki and the sister, Bemishola. Saraki become governor.
The sister did there.
The sister did there. Saraki becomes senator and becomes senate president. The sister did there. The sister said, no, this time around, we go this battle. See, sometimes as elder, you need to understand, say your time don't reach to leave space. Make your younger ones come. Now only when you think, say, now only you be the godfather, now you go get problem. So any youth where they listen to, they make him prepare in mind. If you no take charge, we will become slave to the elderly ones. Make I tell you the truth. Tinubu will be president today.
President Bola.
No say he need the young ones. Check the people around them. Now boys we don't serve. We don't pay their due for system. No politician for Nigeria. No say that the young ones they do the work. No politician. But it's just that the young ones who they do the work, they don't buy them, they be slave. Slavery no be holding this. Slavery now. When I give you money to keep you for 20 years, now slave you be.
And now waiting have been talked.
So make the youth for Nigeria need to realize say you no go stay for too long under somebody where they use you, where you know say they use you. Because they make you minister as elderly man. Now young ones, directors with they around you, SAs with they around you, chief of staff with they around you. Now then they do your work for you. Then you come, they go you don't do. Tinubu they wait for the young ones who will fit perform, make him come on board. See, all the selection we then do of recent, those boys don't know anything, they pick them from nowhere. And I didn't the system. That is why I say this government go work. But it's just that we need to be patient as Nigerians support the system.
That statement where the government they talk go Niger, talk go.
But Niger issue.
When Russia and Ukraine war first starts, I did here for this program. Me and my friend Chuka. I told him, President, I called President Muhammadu Buhari, I beg, not talk, go that side. You understand? Because Russia feel throw knockout. I know this I tell you something. I like that fact, but I don't want problem. They run up and down. You understand? Is that the talk about Niger? What did they go for Niger?
My brother, see, as the president of ECOWAS,
do our offense.
No, it don't be like that. It's because the pressure they within the system. As the president of ECOWAS, Nigeria need to understand. Tinubu no go take decision alone because they are president will be in the cartel of ECOWAS. They now waiting they agree. Now the president will talk. Tinubu no go just say this is it. Now so it be. No, they agree. Anything where you see what Tinubu talk now within the ECOWAS, they don't agree.
We get many states way around Nigeria.
We get many states. That is why they call the governors who deal within the border of all the states we connect to Nigeria. They don't get discussion. Our security agency, they don't prepare. We don't get shaking though, my brother. I'm not going to leave the issue of this and they fear this, they fear that. Everything we go make country begin to work in a revolution. And that revolution agreement. It is a toward agreement. If me and you will constitute today we discuss about Nigeria. If we don't agree, I go die here. So make we leave the ECOWAS, make them take decision. Our own not to follow. You know be a soldier, you know carry gun. Your own not to sit down look. Even when you enter, so make we support this country.
I will go so with the support.
All of us are supposed to become soldier for this country.
I not do. Some are called to be professors.
No, you can be civilian.
Leave this man.
I leave your big belly.
How youths now? Because 2023 don't pass. Governors start with this soon now. What we go do now around this time as young people? We'll be what they relevant for the next election where they come.
Makam, build yourself up.
Thank you.
Now waiting I talk down major point where I talk since I sit down here. Building yourself, self-building, self-capacity is what will help us. Because if you not build yourself up, you go stand for elder talk. Wait till you carry talk. Our people say come and tank on song. Wait till you carry talk big.
Strong thing.
You must carry something.
Forget about it.
Get into business, develop your skill, get to have some knowledge of how it works. Waiting Nigeria want, waiting be the problem since some of the youth, let me shock you, sir. Make I shock you. Do you know since independence, there are some of our youth who don't study the history. That is why Nigeria need to rebrand the curriculum, the school curriculum. Because in America, before you become a president, you must have studied history. So some of you know sabi how Nigeria started, what has been the problem of Nigeria, who the players and why they did what they did, working to this, why did the what they did and why did Nnamdi Azikiwe instead went to Ahmadu Bello instead of aligning with the Yorubas and all of that. You must study. So it is self-development. Let us go back to the drawing board, build ourselves up quickly. Let us increase our pocket. My brother, if you want to contest election, you know go ask your uncle to give me money, you buy drink, go consult.
But why would they use money in contest election?
No, it's possible.
for Nigeria.
There is no election, even in the US. Watch them, they don't run. Even in the US, when Donald Trump contest election, in US, there is a limitation where you go get. They go raise fund for you.
My friend in America, we stay for Garden, we stay the chop fish votes that day. He get money where he print 60 t-shirts for Obama. That time, Obama election. He print 60 to share, give people for America. His wife print 20. The wife has print over 2,000 for Obama. But for Nigeria, I never see where young man say, okay, me like this, and this my house. I just this last election, I see say, blast now I service, so people they do it because the election not gonna show what's the result. The result not gonna show all the support they support. How we go be for Nigeria? We say we go do. I want campaign now as chairman of a local government. I don't need to go borrow money to say I want to.
It's possible now, my brother. Why you do like this?
Why?
It's possible. Who will be your friends? Your friend want good for you. If the answer is no with them.
We don't see primaries where you vote only yourself.
My brother, yes.
Not their friends.
It is possible. The deputy speaker was say when he the contest for speakership. Now only 3 people, and the 3 people will vote, including himself, they are from Jos.
You know, see.
Because even himself need to tell himself the truth. If you know like you, no collect throne. If they don't like you for your community, no collect throne because they will kill you.
Feel like they collect something.
No, my brother, if you know see your time don't come, you carry first. No first way you do. First way you know what they do. Now carry first. If you know as you sit down for seat, before they bring food, you don't already go ahead of the food. You don't chop up before they bring the food content. Let me see the food sweet. Nigerian issue don't think you go keep friends when no they relevant for anybody. You know come. Before you marry, if you know say the wife married, you know go help you. What you Bible say na helpmate. You can't marry person who become war zone for you. They go work
for you.
As president to become ECOWAS president, be say now money relax. Now be the discussion where they dey. So if you know say the person where you want marry or friend where you want keep, una go spam na my brother. Liability, now the youth of to keep. Make we go enjoy as friends. But those ones they carry enter now those ones with their head they walk, you see the check. And who be your friends? Because now your friend will determine make I bring you close or not. If keep plenty friends, and let me tell you what I tell you, know this safe. What I want you to do. But what say you leave me you your friends, the one, or their head walk past your see they there, they say, "We not go disappoint me." So if we go build this country, all of us discuss today. Brother talk. Now you did today. You know if you go collect money for your uncle, say you want to go do wedding. Who want feed the pikin?
International youths they now see this. Understand? What will be your advice to Nigerian youths concerning now? Campaign don't finish. Ahead for 2023 election. That would be plan so now. With how we should now accept.
Maybe I look into their eyes, tell them, please. Nigerian youth, try as possible do the thing where I talk from the first year. The person where I mentioned in the Benega for Cross River. See a vision before they look at the future from today. No, see don't say because your papa na Todola, your papa na Delegate, your papa na Dangote. Because of that, you go sleep. Please, everybody were born into this world with their hand closed. And the reason your hand was closed when you were a baby was because there's something you came into this world with. Please discover that thing, build your economic base, build resources which include friends and relationships. When you do that, I tell you, you will take over in no time from now.
My country people, I don't say I'm a here with 2 young men when they're supposed to be leaders of now. But I pray make our tomorrow not to delay, make it come sharp. Now Felix is the one and there and Prince Udeme Akpabio. That name is suspicious. Senate President.